everyone, Blackstar here with Devlog number 2. A lot happened in the last 2 months. I don't want to bother you with boring details. So let's get over it. There were holidays, I was grinding Path of Exile 2 like crazy, totally neglecting my game. Then I signed up for a Stream Alley game jam, and in 4 days I sped out an underwater horror, kind of Subnautica from Wish. Back to grinding Path of Exile 2, and finally back to my own game. Just so you know, I spent about 2 months on this lava zone. Why so long? It's roughly 4 times bigger than the first 2 zones combined. Check out the comparison for yourself. And also, there were weeks where I worked on it only for about 1 to 2 hours. Or there were weeks where I didn't open it all. Anyway, just a few final details left and it's done. Now I'll show you how I got to the lava zone to this stage. Get comfy and let's go! So I started with a raw sketch of how the zone could look. Check it out. Coming out of the magical cave abyss, red marks are obstacles and traps, black are platforms. You move through the zone, hit a tunnel full of hazards, glide through into the open area with even more traps, and at the end, the lava waterfall and tunnel to the next zone. This was my initial sketch. Helped me visualize the path I'll take. For references, I used Milanote, levels from others games, and even some I-generated images for better ideas on obstacles and platforms. What do you think? Too far from the references, or did I nail the style? Comment below so I know if I should keep painting outside the lines or go back to Path of Exile 2. Since I don't have a full record progress of the whole zone, I'll show it in the random chunks. No real timeline. Hope you don't get lost. While building, I had to redo some parts 2 or 3 times because my old PC couldn't handle OBS and Unity at the same time. After a few minutes it crashed both and nothing saved. Imagine how thrilled I was redoing the same section 3 times in a row. Luckily, I have a new CPU and graphics card, so now that shouldn't happen again, fingers crossed. Besides building, I modeled, rigged and animated my own traps. Nothing groundbreaking, all basic stuff. Right now, there are 4 types in lava zone: lava geyser, magma ball, pendulum trap, and falling spikes and rocks. Like I mentioned in the last devlog, I want every zone unique with new mechanics. Mysterious Cave had the flashlight for a limited vision. Here, entering the lava zone unlocks Super Boost, a quick thrust that shoots you across the space and help you dodge traps. It fits perfectly in this open environment, more freedom to fly, but watch out, it burns ton of fuel, so use it wisely, only when you really need to. As usual, I spend the most of the time on the level design. Try tons of variations from prototypes to final polish. I think my biggest issue is spending way too long on tiny, meaningless details that players will never notice. But for me, as developer, they make sense, they give the right feel and vibe. Sure, I could finish the zone in 1 day and not mess with it for 2 months, but those details make the difference. So yeah, I could spend less time on them and more on improving movement or new mechanics that will actually matter. I want a solid foundation for the game, and that's not just the pretty background. Hey, as long it's fun and I'm productive, why not, right? The only downside It stretched the whole development by months. But hey, I'll try to improve that and focus more time on the real core stuff that really matter. Now comes the part where you can get involved. I'm looking for game testers for my project. If you are interested in helping, test, giving feedback, and being part of it, hit me up on Discord, link in the description. I have a ton of ideas, but I love your opinions too, if they are fit or not. Would you like some way to influence the astronaut's abilities? Like choosing an upgrade after each zone? More fuel, better acceleration, faster air movement, or special shield that save you from a trap once? Let me know in the comments or Discord. I don't want a boring standard platformer, but added some customization and replayability. Anyway, huge thanks for watching. You are legends. Next devlog, I might have the Steam page ready. Keep your fingers crossed. If I pull it out, the things will get epic and real. See you soon in the next devlog. May the force be with you.